what a lot of people don't know about programming, and it's ruining their progress, both physique and performance. So too many people with their programs spend too much time in these higher rep ranges and they don't have any progressive overload towards the lower rep ranges with more weight. And ultimately, it leads to them doing the same weights for years on end without seeing any changes to their strength or their physique. So a good program should see you going from higher rep ranges at the start of the block towards lower rep ranges at the end of the block. And the reason being is because the higher rep ranges focus on targeting the muscle and the tissue, so it gets more strength and more density. And then as you move to the lower numbers, you're now starting to work on the central nervous system drive and the ability for the brain to switch on the muscles and recruit more muscle fibers. Now, the reason why you want to have both and then progress into a block number 2 where you move back up the chain to a higher rep range, not as high as block number 1, but still higher than where you finished on number 4, is because you reset the cycle. And now that you've got that increased central nervous system drive and CNS drive, you can then reset the cycle and get the muscles and the tissue to catch back up to that central nervous system drive and essentially restart the progress. When you get to block number 2, you might come into things like pauses, tempos, and anything that's going to overcome a sticking point so that you can focus on the fiber and that connective tissue. And then you move towards an even lower number at the end of block number 2. Now, this is just one style of programming. There's obviously lots of different things you can do. The point of this is that if you're always spending your time in that higher rep range and you're never working towards progressive overload by decreasing the rep range and increasing the tolerance and the load, then you're doing yourself a disservice. And find someone who can program for you.